So my name's Seth Kybird. I'm the CEO of NTS, Nuclear Transport Solutions. And we are the world's leading nuclear transporter. That means we move nuclear materials by train, by ship, and we have some specialist engineers who help us do that. We are also a new business. We were formed only earlier this year in early 2021 by the merger of three organisations: PNTL, which focuses on shipping, INS, which focused on engineering, and then DRS, which focused on the rail side. And we're a new organisation and trying to build the best of all the three brands together into one great organisation. So Monochrome worked with our transformation team, and they were embedded in there. They weren't advisors to it. They were actually a core part of the team. And we had Matt Davis, Matt Swift, and Tara Bamford covering org design, IT programs, and that type of thing. And they were absolutely invaluable and a critical part of the team. I think the support from Monochrome has been brilliant. I think I'd highlight a few aspects. Firstly, there is the kind of the technical expertise, that knowledge, and bringing in somebody from the outside or individuals from the outside who have worked in different places and done, whether it's IT, whether it's change, whether it's organizational design, have done it, seen it in different places, and bringing that thinking in. An organization of NTS's size can't afford or need to have people permanently on the roll or develop that expertise itself. So buying it in is absolutely vital, and that expertise has really been cutting edge. I think one example of that is probably in the IT area, where Tara, who Monochrome provided, really has come in and has been able to set a standard for what the rest of the world is doing and hold us to account and saying, where are we against that standard and how do we get there? So I think I'd really highlight that. I think another thing Monochrome have done is brought in a lot of discipline around change. One of the big failures in change is when you don't adequately specify at the start what you're trying to achieve. You dive in, you buy a new system, you redesign a new organisation without really thinking about what the core requirements are. And that discipline of thinking of core requirements, not letting us run off and start doing change without having it thought through properly, actually makes things move faster in the long run. You don't have to go back and redesign because you got it wrong the first time. And Monochrome have been really good on that, really good on helping us think that through. And I think the other thing I'd say is, what we've had from all the people who've worked with us from Monochrome has been that sense of drive and energy. To be honest, it's a level that we probably didn't have in the organisation in terms of doing change ourselves, and that drive, that persistence, that push is starting to rub off on the rest of the organisation. So I think I'd say those three areas are really what Monochrome have brought. Absolutely, I would recommend people talk to Monochrome and look at what they've got to offer. They've been valuable to us. So yeah, absolutely.